Have you ever set up your team and wondered, why does my striker just stand there and not help with the build-up? Or sometimes drop so deep that there's no one left to finish the attack? It's not because your player is bad, it all comes down to the striker's playstyle. In this video, I'm going to break it down for you in a simple way. The difference between a goal poacher and a deep-lying forward, their strengths, their weaknesses, and which one might suit your team better, so you don't have to waste time figuring it out the hard way. Let's start with a quick breakdown. A goal poacher, often referred to as the classic fox in the box, is a striker who focuses almost entirely on finishing. He doesn't drop deep, he doesn't link up play, he doesn't roam wide. His main job is to find space inside the penalty area and put the ball in the back of the net. Simple, but deadly. On the other hand, a deep-lying forward, sometimes called a support striker, plays a very different role. Instead of staying high up the pitch, he drops deeper into midfield to link up play, create space for teammates, and often acts as a playmaker in the final third. He sounds like the more complete striker, but this role doesn't necessarily suit every team or system. Let's break down the goal poacher first. The biggest strengths of this role are clinical finishing and excellent positioning. A poacher constantly looks for those tiny pockets of space inside the box, and when the ball comes his way, he takes the shot immediately. No hesitation, no extra touches. This role works perfectly in teams with fast wingers or midfielders who can play accurate through balls, because the poacher will always be there to capitalize on those chances. The downside, however, is that if your build-up play isn't good enough or your team struggles to deliver the ball to him, he can completely disappear from the game. A poacher doesn't contribute much outside the penalty area. In eFootball, good examples would be Inzaghi or Mbappe, players who live off that one decisive chance and usually make it count. Now let's take a look at the deep-lying forward. This role often drops almost as deep as a midfielder to receive the ball, then either turns to pass, links up with teammates, or even carries the ball forward himself. He acts as the focal point of the attack, someone who can both create chances for others and finish them himself when the opportunity arises. The main strength of a DLF is versatility. He's heavily involved in the build-up play, and if his teammates make intelligent runs, he can become the key playmaker that unlocks the entire defense. The downside, however, is that by dropping too deep, sometimes there's no one left inside the box to finish off the move, which can cause the attack to stall. In eFootball, classic examples would be Cantona, Kane, or Totti, strikers with great vision and football intelligence, not just goal poachers waiting for the ball. So, which one is better? The truth is, it really depends on your team. If you play a 4-3-3 or any system with fast wingers and accurate through balls where the plan is to set up your striker for quick, decisive finishes, then I'd recommend a goal poacher. He'll always stay in dangerous areas and finish with precision, often without needing extra touches. But if you prefer possession football, building up through midfield with playmakers who can pick out smart passes, then the deep-lying forward is the better choice. He'll drop in, link up with wingers, and slip through balls that create clear chances for teammates. Another thing to consider is his strike partner. If you have another forward who loves making runs into the box, pairing him with a DLF is perfect. He becomes the creative engine behind the attack. But if you're playing with just a single striker and your team relies a lot on crosses, then a poacher is the one you want leading the line. To put it simply, goal poacher, Ilsum, the killer inside the box. Deep-lying forwards, the playmaker who can also finish. Neither role is strictly better than the other. But if you pick one that doesn't fit your team's style, you'll lose effectiveness because the striker won't be doing what your system actually needs. So take a look at your team and your tactics. If you're missing a clinical finisher, go with a goal poacher. If you're missing someone, link up the play and connect midfield to attack, then try a deep lying forward. You'll be surprised how changing just one role can completely transform the way your team plays. If this video helped you understand the difference between these two striker roles, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.